Good luck, kid.
Hello gamers, and welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming, where we dive deep into the classics and explore the rich history of our favorite video games. Today we're going to take a look at the groundbreaking beat-em-up game that paved the way for many others in the genre. Get ready for some action as we talk about Taito's Renegade. Let's get it started. Renegade was released by Taito in 1986, and it marked a significant moment in the evolution of the beat-em-up genre. Known as Kunio-kun in Japan, the game was developed by Technos Japan and brought to the West by Taito. Let's take a step back and see how this game came to be. The story begins in Japan, where the game's original version was created in response to the real-life experience of the game's director, Yoshihisa Kishimoto. Kishimoto wanted to capture the feel of gritty street fights he witnessed during his school days. He was also a massive fan of Bruce Lee. The main character, Kunio, was named after one of Kishimoto's high school friends. In the Japanese version, Kunio is a high school student defending his friend Hiroshi from various gangs. When the game was adapted to Western audiences, Taito made several changes. The protagonist was renamed Mr. K, and the storyline shifted to Mr. K rescuing his girlfriend from a gang. These changes made to the game were more relatable to Western players, and Renegade was born. Did you know that the inspiration from most of the artwork for the game Renegade was taken directly from the motion picture The Warriors? Who doesn't love The Warriors? What a great movie. Renegade introduced several innovative gameplay mechanics that set it apart from other games of its time. Unlike previous beat-em-ups that had a single plane of movement, Renegade allowed players to move in all directions, adding depth to the combat. The game also featured a variety of enemy types and bosses, each with their own unique fighting styles. The controls in Renegade were another highlight. Players could punch, kick, and grab enemies as well as execute running attacks. The ability to move and fight in different directions added a layer of strategy, making the game both challenging and rewarding. The controls were interesting, with a left attack, jump, and a right attack button. Here's a picture of the control panel of the game.
Basic controls of the game: you have the joystick, which moves up, down, left, right, moves your character. If you're moving in on the right hand side, you have your left, right attack button. If you move in right, push the right attack button, you punch right. If you move in left and push the left attack button, you'll punch left. While you're doing this, if an opponent comes up behind you as you're punching left, you can push the right hand attack button and do a back kick.
Mastering the controls in this game is super important. I'm going to put a link to this video that explains all the hints and tricks to mastering the controls in the game.
If you push the jump.
Renegade consists basically of a single hero going through shady places, running gangs out of town. There are 5 separate scenes with about 7 people to kill in the first 3 and 4 in the last 2. You get 2 minutes per scene to kill them. In order to kill a person, you must knock them down a certain number of times, and 4 scenes have a boss that must be knocked out more times than any of his henchmen. Your man is given 10 knockdown points to start, which allow you to be knocked out without being killed. You get 1 extra man at 30,000. Each time you pass through all 5 scenes, the people must be knocked 1 more time.
Yoshimoto was a huge producer of some of my favorite arcade games, Laserdisc games like Cobra Command and Road Blaster, Renegade, the 1986 arcade game, Renegade, the 1987 NES game, Double Dragon. I mean, that's almost where beat-em-ups begin, almost like the origin of beat-em-ups. Double Dragon, his follow-up to Renegade. Games like Super Dodgeball, Double Dragon on the NES, Double Dragon 2 in the arcades, WWF Superstars, Double Dragon 2 The Revenge on the NES, Double Dragon 3 on both arcade and NES, games like WrestleFest, Blackout, US Champion, Volleyball, China Gate, Super Bowling, Super Double Dragon, the Combat Tribes, one of my favorite beat-em-ups of all time. That's a top one for me for beat-em-ups. And more modern games like Cowboy Bebop that came out in 1998 on the PlayStation. Just an incredible career of great games. Kishimoto, the mastermind behind Renegade, went on to create several other iconic games, including the legendary Double Dragon series. His work on Renegade laid the foundation for these future classics and influenced countless other beat-em-ups. In many ways, Renegade is the beginning of the beat-em-up genre. Renegade may not have been as well known as some of its successors, but its impact on the game genre is undeniable. It set the stage for beat-em-up games that followed and remains a beloved classic among retro gaming enthusiasts. So the next time you fire up a beat-em-up game, remember the roots of the genre and give a nod to Renegade. Whether you're a seasoned retro gamer or new to the scene, it's a title that is worth experiencing. Thanks for joining me on this journey through gaming history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And as always, keep the retro gaming spirit alive and stay legit. This has been Papa Brad signing off. Until next time, happy gaming.